flying off the roof. I done died 5 times today.
It happens like that sometimes.
Every time I was up on the roof and I like started sliding, I only slid an inch, but it's like I felt like I was gone. I was
set out on a road that I built with my own 2 hands. I met friends on the way, people chosen to make a stand. I felt strong in the sun as I walked onto pastures green. Saw forgiveness together as spaces in between.
Y'all, this putting back on the wood stove is almost like installing it all over again, because he had to cut a new hole and everything. So everything is going well though, but I'll be glad when he caps this off and we're done with the roof, at least for now.
Hearted, we're not like the others, no reason to be. And my ventures, they brought me.
I.A.G farm family. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. As y'all can see, I'm running around the farm getting all my supplies to try to get this wood stove pipe back installed in the roof of our house, because we took that our wood stove pipe out of the roof. We disassembled it when we were getting our roof done. As y'all can see, this amazing roof behind me, and I wanted to reinstall that pipe myself, because I don't want too many hands on my wood stove. Y'all know I love wood stoves, and I love my wood stove installs. I've done at least about, I don't know, 4 to 6 wood stoves, probably more than that. But we have wood stoves all over the place. We got a wood stove in our barn over there. We have a wood stove that I'm gonna restore down in our mini barn. All I need to do is just sand it down and paint it, and I'm gonna put it somewhere. I've installed wood stoves at my mom's house. I installed wood stoves at just people that, you know. I remember one time there was a lady that we do ministry with, and she wanted a wood stove installed in her like a guest room or something like that. She was gonna use for her son, and I installed the wood stove in there, installed the wood stove in our mobile home. So I love installing wood stoves, and I just love that process. And so I didn't want the roofers to mess up that project, but I decided to wait and reinstall and cut the hole in the roof myself to install that wood stove pipe. And it's been a couple cold mornings and cold nights, and so I said I better go ahead and get this wood stove installed before the freeze comes, because I know it's only a matter of time before winter storm comes, or the power is out and it's cold and all those type of things. And because we do have mini splits which do air condition and heat, but we really use wood heat for our heat for the winter time. Like once it gets around December, January, February, we can use a wood stove in Mississippi. But really, like in October, November, somewhere around like the early part of December, it's not really cold enough, it's just chilly. And we use the mini splits to kind of knock the chill off in the morning. Like right now, it's probably back 80 degrees right now, but in the morning, this morning, it was probably down to 40 or 45, and that's how it is in Mississippi for the beginning part of the fall time. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this wood stove installed, this pipe back installed, get everything straightened out with that, because y'all know that I got done with the LP siding on our house, and it looks amazing. And I have one more side to caulk. Y'all saw in the last video that I got half of the back caulked. I've already did all the rest of the sides. But on this back side, I just got done with the LP siding here, and we're prepping for paint, and I'm trying to get all those things done. And I made it with my caulking all the way to that mini split line right there, if you can see before that window. And so now today I'm gonna try to get it caulked from there all the way down to here to the end of the house. But first I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this wood stove pipe installed real quick. I'm gonna show y'all the pipe that I have. I know y'all saw it as I was gathering all my materials, but I think I got all my drills and levels and screws and silicone and everything that I need. Got ladders around here, and I got the pipe for the outside, the chimney pipe, which is triple wall. And then I have this rubber boot for the rubber roof. Got silicone to go up under there. Got my screws. Let's go on the inside and see what it looks like in here and develop a plan, because I've been looking at this thing all morning trying to figure out, because it's been a while since I installed one, and I want to make sure I do this right, because when the roofers were here, it actually rained on them, and that there was actually water coming in through that hole in the house, and it wasn't a lot to make any damage or anything like that, but it was enough to make us uncomfortable. So, you know, with things like that, the way that I do things, I try my best to make sure when I'm doing a project that it doesn't rain on me, and then there's water pouring in the house when I have a hole in the roof. Let's get in here and see what we got. It should be a pretty simple install, because everything is cut already. Megan's back there doing homeschool with the boys, but everything is cut already. The box is already cut. I already have the angle. You still see the caulk line from the inside that we had, and I already got everything framed up there. As you can see, I have everything reinforced with 2x6s, and then the hole from the old roof is right there. So I should just be able to drill a hole straight through the middle, and then drill a couple times on the edges, and then get up there on the top. If I'm gonna cut it from the top, I think I'm gonna cut it from the top, and then connect all those holes, and then just cut it out. And I just want to make sure that my thing I'm cutting with is not gonna kick too many sparks in here, and that was my only concern. I don't want to kick any sparks on that insulation. But yeah, you can see we already got everything cut out as far as the sheetrock and everything, and this box fits right back in there. And then once we get the outside pipe, once we get that box up there and get the outside pipe capped off, Then we can come in the inside and reinstall our inside pipes and get those cleaned out and everything. And I still have the marks on the ceiling from when I cut that hole, from when I originally installed this wood stove probably 2 or 3 years ago. So maybe I get a little bit of roofing paint and go ahead and touch that up, see if I have some of that in the barn. But yeah, bag up so y'all can see this amazing wood stove. We decided to go with a German schmear. We used actual bricks on the floor. These are like real bricks. We put down cement board, hardy board, and then we mortared these bricks together. And then we went with a German schmear because we wanted to have like a rustic old cabin feel. And then we went with this tile here. We put up cement board behind this and then put up a tile here as well. And then we kind of trimmed it out with the same material, as y'all can see. It's wood groove material, this planking. We trimmed it out in that, and then we put a 2x6 up here for the mantle. And as y'all can see, we got an alligator head. I may have shot the alligator in our pond and dragged it out. But yeah, so we got a 2x6 up here for our mantle, and I got that drilled into the wall and anchored with these decorative pieces at the bottom. As y'all can see, looks amazing. And then I put that same planking over top of that 2x6 so that it'll have that wood groove rustic look. Same thing we have on our countertops in here for our open shelving here. As y'all can see, I did all this myself, and these are 2x10s, I believe. I wanted them to be a little bit deeper for our open shelving, and so we put up 2x10s, and then we didn't like them because they didn't have enough grooves in them. As you can see, this here has grooves in it. Turn the light on so y'all can see a little better. But that has grooves in it, and you can see it has like the knots from the wood and all those type of things. We wanted all of that to get that rustic feel, because our feel that we've been going for in this whole house has been like a modern but rustic cottage / cabin feel. So we got like the wood floors or the LVP wood floors, Edwards oak, and then we have like modern things like quartz countertops. You know, it has a little bit of design in it. And then we have like, you know, modern refrigerators, dishwashers, and gunmetal sink and all those type of things. But yeah, so I got all that lined out with that. Went with 2x6s, and we didn't like the grooves that they had. They were too smooth, so we covered them with these planks, and they gave us all of the defects that we wanted, like those cracks there and all those things. And yeah, but it turned out pretty good. And we ordered this wood stove brand new. The one thing that I don't like about this wood stove here is the legs, because the legs are kind of, they're not as heavy duty as the metal or the steel, the iron, cast iron on the wood stove. They are cast iron, but they will bend. If y'all been around for a while, y'all know when I first installed this wood stove, trying to get it in the door, I bent one of the legs and I had to bend the leg back. But yeah, everything's looking good, and I can't wait to see this wood stove back in action this year with our first fire. And yeah, we love it. And that's just like the centerpiece, because they call these floors for the wood stove the hearth, but we call the wood stove the heart of the home. Like, this is literally like the centerpiece of our house. Like, when you first walk in, that's the first thing you see is that wood stove over there. And it's just tucked perfectly back in that corner and everything. And y'all can see that we have everything, all of our woods in the house. We ended up going with a whitewash. So we whitewashed, this is a real wood table here. I think it's acacia, Brazilian acacia wood is what this table is made out of. And Megan, my wife, she whitewashed that. And she whitewashed all of the open shelving after I got it installed. And this is also a real wood vent hood, but it has metal under the bottom. And so there's like, you know, the rustic, you know, modern feel. And so that all just kind of plays into one another. But let's go ahead and get set up and see if we can get this hole cut in this roof. And once I get that hole cut in the roof, it should be pretty simple from there. Like I say, because just reinstalling everything that we took apart. And just getting that hole cut is, once we get past that part of the process, get past those nerves. Because what if we cut a hole in the roof and it just started downpouring all of a sudden? Or what if we cut the hole in the roof and I realize I don't have some type of material that I need and I have to go to the store and get it, and while I'm gone it's downpouring all over the place? But that's the only thing, is getting past that little fear, that false evidence appearing real of cutting the hole in your roof of your house. So let's get that done and then see if we can get this thing reinstalled real quick. get my I got a magic marker, permanent marker, and I'm gonna get up there and, at the top and draw that hole out, and then I just need to cut it out. I was trying to figure out a way to do it. I might end up letting Megan from the bottom hold that box up there, because I'm trying to figure out a way how to make the sparks not get on the insulation in the roof. And so yeah, because when that angle grinder is cutting, it's the fastest way to do it, but it throws sparks. And I'm gonna try to get most of the sparks to come back out at me, but I think I'm gonna get Megan to hold this box up in there, and then that'll catch most of the sparks. So let me get this box up here, get her set up, and then I'll be ready to go on top of the roof and get it cut.
Tim has successfully drilled the hole through the roof, through our brand new roof, and it just went without a hitch, seemingly to me. I was inside holding the box up, but
I was out there sweating bullets.
I know some sparks were flying, and you know my arms almost fell off from holding that box. Woo, that was intense. After the intense leg workout he had me doing this morning, then I'm like literally holding my arms up until they're going to fall off. That used to be like a punishment when we were little, like corporal punishment. You know, hold your hands above your head, get in the corner, all that type of stuff. So, whoo. But yes, there is a hole in the roof. Now, let me show you. We can see the outside now.
Scary, ain't it?
Yes, from inside. Anytime you can be inside your house and see outside, it's not a window or a door.
Last time there was a hole there, there was water coming in.
Right. So yeah.
Not when I cut the hole.
Oh yeah.
When the professionals.
Sunny day, huh?
Exactly. Professionals here.
No, but look. So we have a hole successful in the roof, and it looks really good. So he just kind of used those holes as a guide, and he has perfectly cut this hole in the roof. Good job.
Thank you.
Yep.
I.A.G wood stove installed.
There you go.
Pay me $1 million. I come install your wood stove.
Look, you completed the LP siding. I said, you know, hopefully he'll get to do something fun also this week. So I'm glad that you're installing the wood stove.
Oh, yeah, for real. All right, so I'm gonna get this back up there now. I got all that old caulk and everything cleaned off, so I won't restrict this. Get that push back up there. I'll get a level on it, and then I go back up, pop a couple screws in there, and we'll be done with that part. And then I can go ahead and get my rubber boot and my pipe on the top and everything. Get everything back watertight.
Sounds good. Pretty quick process once you get the hole cut, huh?
It makes it harder because I'm nervous to get back on that roof.
Right.
Makes my knees weak. Like you said, legs already.
My legs already like jelly.
Somebody cut that hole nice.
Yeah.
Cut that square at least.
It's perfect. Yeah, this is square.
All right, y'all, we got the box level on the inside, which is not easy. But now I'm gonna head back up here on the roof and try to get it tacked in, get it drilled in, so that Megan will be able to let it loose.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow?
we have the box screwed in and level, and Tim is adding some additional screws there. So, I would say this is a success. He's back on the roof, doing his thing, getting it all screwed in, and the box is secured. I'm super excited about that. The box is secure for now. Tim has a few screws in already, so that means I was able to let it go, but he's just working on getting it super secure and adding additional screws so that we're good to go. So yay, we have the box in. That step is just about complete once he gets the rest of those screws in. Oh, you're inserting the pipe from the top now. For some reason, I thought you were going to come back in first. All right, y'all, Tim has gotten everything on the outside set up. He's just about to cap it off, and we will be done on the outside for now, and we will be headed inside to finish the installation process.
This job is taking a little bit longer than I thought. I thought I was gonna pop this thing up there, cut a hole in the roof, be ready, and go ahead and get the rest of the house caulked and be ready to paint tomorrow. But I hadn't even got to the inside pipes yet. But yeah, I was up there starting to slip off the roof for some reason. I'm not sure. It seems like I guess the dew was starting to accumulate
earlier.
It's starting to get later in the evening. So it's time for me to get from up there. In other words. But I still need to put one more piece of pipe up there. Y'all will see once I get up there. Y'all have seen it already. But I have another piece of pipe, but it's too long, and I don't want to put that one back on there. And I'm actually leave the one on the barn, so I'm not gonna take that one off and replace it either. I'll just cap it off for now, lightly, and then come back later and buy a new shorter piece of pipe, because all I need is about 2 foot, and yeah, and then put that up there and we'll be done. But for now, I'm gonna just cap it off outside and then go in the inside, get that done, and all I have left to do is one little small thing. So because I'm done with this job for the day.
Yeah.
I started to, I was thinking, I said, let me just go ahead and run to the store real quick. It's just an hour there and an hour back, and go ahead and get another piece of pipe so I can be done with this job. But I remembered that I had to do the stuff on the inside.
Yep, that's right.
We're gonna hop up here.
Y'all, this putting back on the wood stove is almost like installing it all over again, because he had to cut a new hole and everything. So everything is going well though, but I'll be glad when he caps this off and we're done with the roof, at least for now. Oh wow, that's impressive. Coming down. How does it feel?
Feels good to be on the ground again.
Shining like today, beauty rising. I can say I have seen mountain highs and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on me. I will leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, yeah. Shining are the visions that I've seen and I've held on so tight. Turned out they were holding on me, on my skin, digging deeper. All I saw in the mirror, I had to learn. All I wanted was always there, deep inside me. So I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, oh, I give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all, yeah. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I give it all away. I give it all away. I give it all away. My heart today, all my hopes and dreams, it's all yours to take. Oh, so I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, give you everything I've got. Oh, I
Yeah. All right, y'all. We got a little bit of from banging around, a little bit of that creosote fell down off in there. We're gonna try to vacuum it out with the little vacuum. That's it's a lot of work to get that shop vac. It's like in the barn, up on the loft. Yeah. So we're gonna see if we can get it with this right here real quick. If not, we had to go out there and get the shop vac.
Down there.
Can't remember how I had it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna fit some kind of way.
Leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, oh, oh. I give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, oh.
I got them all in.
Good.
Make sure that's still free. Yep.
There we go.
Let me go get a little bit of silicone caulk around there, and then put the trim piece up, and we'll be done. And then we got to clean it off and let y'all see the last finished product. So that'll be Megan's job, because I'm I'm about wore out, because I'm running out of steam right now. But I'm gonna finish strong, And then Megan to get this wood stove nice and clean and shined up for us. And we'll give y'all a final tour of this wood stove and bring this project to an end. As y'all can see, I got those gaps around the box caulked. Even though they'll be hidden by the trim, I was telling Megan that this goes a long way during bug season, so you don't have bugs crawling in through those gaps and those cracks. So I got that done. So now I need to get this trim up, and then I'll be done. And Megan can go ahead and get the wood stove all clean and nice and shiny. Alright y'all, I'm exhausted, but I got that trim piece up there, and I got a couple smut marks from my hand on the ceiling. I'm gonna have to get a little bit of ceiling paint next time I go to Home Depot and paint the ceiling. But as y'all can see, that box is nice and trimmed out up there, and all it needs now is a good cleaning. And so I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go ahead and hand it over to my trusty, lovely assistant here.
Okay.
Her and Benjamin's gonna get it cleaned up for me.
We can handle it.
Yeah, I got it, Benjamin. I don't know about that. All right, y'all, let me set y'all up. We're gonna get this thing cleaned up, then we're gonna end this video for today.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow. Stay true to that fire in the heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. Don't say you're ridiculous, you're not even close. Don't wish for indifference, you're not one of those. We fall, but we always rise up through it all. We get a little wiser. There's things in life you simply need to know, like sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely.
All right, as y'all can see, Megan got the wood stove nice and clean, and then now she's ready to go on with the oil that she's gonna use. She's over there pouring it up now, and she's gonna go ahead and get this stove cured in, and then or oiled in, and then once we light the fire, it'll cure, and it'll just hold that shine just like a cast iron skillet. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah. The material is cast iron, and so now she's finna seal it in, and we'll be ready for our first fire of the year.
That are gentle, working and able, feet in the wine press, build up a township, opals and diamonds, beauty for ashes, silk in the sunshine, oil of gladness, tower of justice, pillar of marble, soft as a sunset, wings of an eagle, magic in the ether, marrow in my bones, chariot of fire, stag in the meadow.
All right, y'all, there it is. The wood stove is clean. Floor has been swept and vacuumed. I think she's gonna come back and vacuum it. She swept it. Oil the wood stove down nice, and looks good, nice and shiny. Got the box and the pipe back installed, and I had to get a little bit of roof paint and paint the roof around there, touch it up, get all those marks off of there. But I'll do that later. I get some roofing paint when I go and get that other piece of pipe from the store. But everything looks good. I gotta clean our mantle off a little bit. As you see, we got all the small toys from around the house, so Benjamin won't get to them with all these little small little wheels and things. But our mantle is looking good. Got our silver play button, 100,000 subscribers up there. And yeah, let's see. Gotta put this back up there. I guess I will bring something else dirty.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
You want to clean it now? You want me to just set it up there?
Clean it.
Okay. All right, y'all, Megan's about to get this clean right here. Got our stove top thermometer. Make sure we're in our burn range right there. And then this is our like an off-grid fan where you don't need any power, because we have a blower back here that you can turn on. And it blows air up through here. And let's see. When the wood stove is on, that heat just blows out, and then it kicks it out and off into the room.
But this is cool because it operates by the heat of the wood stove.
Exactly.
So once the wood stove starts to heat up, this fan starts to spin.
Yep, and it kicks out the heat. It works good too. Alrighty, final touch. There we go.
You need to get out
And
those grooves.
I'm gonna center it up. You know, I'm picky about that. But yeah, it looks good. You can get all that later.
Yeah, it's initial.
It's good enough for the end of the video.
Initial cleanup.
That's right. Still got to do a little bit of vacuum and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how that fan spins. When the wood stove gets up to a certain temperature, that blade just starts to spin on its own. All right, y'all. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end today's video here. I've been hard at work all day.
Yes, you have.
I'm
Skipping
glad.
meals and everything.
Hungry, about to pass out. I done died 5-6 times today on that roof. But anyway, let me give y'all one more look at this wood stove back here. Looks good. Look at it. Looks amazing. And I can't wait to start our first fire. But with that being said, we're going to end today's video here. It's I.A.G Farms. Boys, y'all can yell.
Come on.
Boys are in the back. Come on in. Come on in.
Don't give in.
Come on. Tim, you coming, Tim?
We'll try it again.
All right, y'all. So with that being said, now we got the whole family. Let me see. Benjamin's down there too. So with that being said, we're going to end today's video here. It's I.A.G Farms. And we'll see y'all on the next one.
Get to it though, it's dog.